students, welcome to class. Today we're going to be reviewing this video. Apparently it's about Nikocado Avocado. You know, that vegetable abuser who did a video about me, who actually claimed that eating vegetables is somehow healthy. Meanwhile, he weighs 350 pounds and is insane. Yeah, him. Let's watch it and let's evaluate and see what we think about this. Apparently he's vegan. I don't believe it. Let's watch it together.
Approximately 2 weeks ago, while sitting in his $2.3 million penthouse apartment, Nikocado Avocado would upload a video weighing himself to his channel with 2.5 million subscribers.
X.
I think not!
In stark contrast with
Skinny
weight
legend
between 150 and 160 pounds when he was a modest vegan living a fairly simple life in Colombia.
He was a vegan, apparently. Do you think he really was? How can somebody go from being vegan to being not vegan? How do you go from not caring about animals and wanting them to have their throats cut and being stabbed in the neck and being thrown into gas chambers? How do you go from wanting that to being like, meh? You don't. If you're vegan, a true vegan, you are a vegan forever, and you always try to do harm.
He'd moved there way back in 2014 after meeting his then boyfriend Orlin in a vegan Facebook group for men.
He met his boyfriend in a vegan Facebook group. What was he doing in there? Just trying to pick up somebody?
Stop online dating! Stop online dating!
Doesn't make sense.
Nikocado Avocado didn't have much to do in Colombia,
Click the link below and get yourself a cameo. We're making a special video just for you. Treat yourself or surprise someone else, and it's a great gift. Link below.
so he began to upload videos of himself to the YouTube website, playing violin and discussing the many aspects.
Wait.
Learn something!
If you have nothing to do in your life, go and help somebody. Don't just start making videos filming yourself all the time. Make videos to help others. That's when you can make videos. Don't just make videos focusing on yourself, your makeup, your shoes. That is not a way to live a life. We have a plan here. But look at him. See that shirt?
Skinny legend
It says not your, and there's a cow. I bet you it says not your mother. And usually, if it's a vegan shirt, it will say not your mother, not obese. So that would mean that he is a good ethical vegan, unless he was just pretending to be for some crazy reason.
This is my first ever mukbang. Mukbang.
X.
He would state that prior to becoming a
Vegetable abuser. X.
vegan, he considered himself somewhat overweight.
Before becoming vegan, he was overweight. That's weird.
I used to be obeso. I used to be like,
Obeso. He's saying he used to be obese. You see his arms? They went way the heck out to here. So weird.
click the link below and get yourself a cameo.
While it was certainly a benefit that veganism helped Nikocado lose weight and was assisting him in staying thin, as he continued to maintain the vegan diet, it would go from a blessing to a curse.
I rotted a tooth. I had low B12. I developed hypoglycemia. I don't know if it's directly related to the veganism, but I never had that.
What? You're blaming your health problems on veganism? X. What did you say? Let's go back. Okay, were you brushing your teeth? Were you flossing your teeth? Were you taking your B12 vitamin? Do you realize that the vast majority of people develop hypoglycemia who are actually not vegan? X.
He found the 2016 online vegan community to be extremely toxic.
The vegan community was toxic. You mean the vegans who actually feed the animals and who talk about others and not just themselves? Who actually go in there and feed the animals undercover and who talk about how great it is that they are suffering? The chickens, the cows, the pigs, the turkeys, the lambs. You mean those people? You mean me who didn't like hanging around with them? X.
Why do vegans have to make everything about veganism?
Because the animals are suffering. When you know that somebody is suffering, it actually consumes some people. I constantly try to do anything I can to save animals. And that's what vegans do.
There's so much more to life than veganism.
What is more to life? X. There's so much more to life than being vegan. Like living in a penthouse and having a ton of money. It's not a life to be cruel to others. And not only that, because you're just so large.
I gotta leave you guys. Click the link below and get yourself a cameo.
Oh, you couldn't stand that people were actually talking about other things besides themselves. That's all you wanted, just to put the camera on yourself and just talk about what? Fashion? Makeup? What? What could be more important than saving innocent animals?
He would still maintain a relatively
Why would he start eating vegetables? That's the part I don't get. Maybe you don't like all the vegans in the supposed community, but what does that have to do with the vegetables? Why punish the vegetables? Awful. 10 X's for that. You do not take out your frustration on humans onto the vegetables who are completely innocent.
Red onion, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, fresh peas.
Get yourself a cameo.
What is all this with the vegetable part? And keep hurting animals, torture them, steal their babies.
Nikocado would almost always have his pet parrot sit on his shoulder while he ate, the absurdity of which assisting him in standing out.
He had a pet parrot on his shoulder while he was eating other animals? Great! What happened to the parrot? Parrots shouldn't be pets anyway, they should be murdered!
My very first mukbang got like 50,000 views in a couple
Give me your money!
In The Psychology of Mukbang Watching, published in January 2020, the meta seems to be the bigger the better. No one wants to spend 2 minutes watching someone.
What is wrong, you sick individuals, that you want to watch somebody eat a carrot? Why does that make you go like, oh yeah, honey, let's watch this, as opposed to like, how does it harm the environment, or how does it harm animals? Cut their throats, cut them up, murder them, so that you can steal their milk and make cheese out of it.
He will begin to swap out many of the clean, relatively healthy meals in exchange for fast food.
Get yourself a cameo.
When revisiting,
In case you hear that, that's Bella, my vegan dog.
Otto had found himself under, being and who had seen other into growing his own garden.
I'm just gonna let her out, but you guys keep watching.
Rather than seeing this as a genuine issue and an indication that he might want to slow down on the insane portion sizes, Nikocado Avocado would simply integrate it into his content with more views. He would upload 2 videos shortly after becoming conscious of his weight, stating, "I'm getting fat and I don't know why," as well as "say hello to my double chin," it was just stress or water weight and that food wasn't the problem.
Give me a break.
Nikocado Avocado would upload 21 million views. Nikocado
Give me your money.
Avocado uploaded videos such as "What My Husband Did to Me" and "I'm Getting Deported" and
Oh, pathetic. How old is this guy? I think he's like 29 or something like that. He looks like he's about 40. Stop chopping down the rainforest and growing crops and feeding them to animals. Instead, we must murder animals and grow the crops ourselves so we have more money. What you're doing is so evil and wrong. It's all about you. Look at all that. Great.
hadn't changed his eating habits whatsoever and would simply continue.
Those chickens lived a terrible life. Great. It is absolutely great that you are eating this many chickens. You should give me money, but I doubt that you ever will. Extremely selfish.
Justifying his awful diet and overeating by stating that his body had some arbitrary stopping point where he apparently knew when he was eating too much.
My body seems very comfortable eating the amount I do. Has a very strong stopping point. And if I overstuff, I notice I don't get hungry till later in the next day.
Which was obviously once again just another lie he told himself to.
Do you guys tell yourself lies? Some of you might be smoking and thinking, oh, it's not doing any harm to my lungs. Great. What about the relationship that you're in? Are you actually happy there? Or you just
Online dating!
If you're lying to yourself and saying that you need to eat vegetables, then look in the mirror and change, because that is not true. You do not need carrots. You do not need broccoli. You do not need a coat. You do not need money. You need to be vegan from now on, to be a better person, to give me money, to subscribe.
To assist with his mukbangs as his weight grew, all of Nikocado Avocado's previous claims about water weight, stress,
Look at all those dead animals there. Eat like this guy. You should have the colors of the rainbow in front of you. It's good for you. It's good for your cholesterol level. It's good for your heart attacks. Everybody wins when you become vegan. Everybody.
He now wanted to hit 300 pounds.
Oh gosh, now I lost my spot. This is just awful.
As his weight grew, Nick
Oh yeah, we saw that already.
pounds.
What makes somebody change in their mind that suddenly they want to gain weight? Fame. All he cares about is money. So what if you live in a penthouse up high? He should give me money. I hope that everyone who's watching this, who has subscribed to his channel, will unsubscribe to his channel. Subscribe here instead.
Nikocado Avocado had done the actual calculations on how long it would take for him to get back to his starting weight.
Now it's time for everybody's favorite subject.
How long is it going to take me to lose my weight? If I have to lose
A long
120 pounds, and I have to do 5 pounds a month, 120 divided by 5, how many? 2 years? That's 24. I have to lose weight for 2 years. I'm just not gonna do it. How about that?
Great. You're eating twice as many animals as you should be. That is great. You're not giving me money. Absolutely unethical. We should have a law that permits us to burst down your door and drag you off and stick you in a jail cell somewhere. Shame on you. X.
Discrimination. No one discriminates that thing. Ouch, my way. Pass it. So what's next? The car's fat phobic? Is the car fat phobic?
Shh.
Go vegan.
His bank account was skyrocketing.
Who needs
I
more
sit
money?
up here in my tower and watch everyone struggle and pour. It's so entertaining. I love watching poor people.
What? It's entertaining to watch people be poor? He loves watching people be poor? X. What does that mean? He likes watching people suffer.
They struggle. Oh, I just need popcorn. I could sit here and watch them struggle all day.
Why do we not have as a right, as a society, to go in there and grab this guy and just put some handcuffs on him? He literally said he likes watching people suffer. He belongs in a psychiatric unit. But even that, no, not according to me. I think that people like that who are deliberately cruel over and over again deserve to have death by lethal injection. Somebody who cares so little about it should be put out of their misery. Eliminate them from society. We should torture them. I should make all this money. Nikocado, avocado, you fail again. You fail at give me money. Let's change the laws and have these kinds of people removed from the planet. Subscribe here. Great.